You take the pretty ladies.
No.
Focus on old Daddy.
Smile, Mama, smile.
That's good now.
Yeah, I think that's, let's see.
That's good. Oh, need a little more color in it yet.
There's a little more color.
That's good. Yeah.
It's a talking picture, Mother.
Pretty ladies.
You can talk, Rena. Why don't you say that?
Yeah, say hello.
The fellow said when we was on a hayride one night, they'd been kidding me about him, and I couldn't stand it. And he said, "Why don't you say something to her?" And he says, "I can't think of a thing to say." And boy, did they rag me.
Oh, man.
Never mind on me. Take the pretty ladies.
Well, that's a pretty one.
Pretty one, we think.
Now, let's see, I have that on daylight. See how it look on studio light. Not any good. That's not bad there.
That's cute of little Tom.
That's sort of medium.
Got a picture of that little old Tom over there in the...
Yeah. And you move your head a little, I'll have Melody there. Melody and Rena.
Yeah.
Right.
Too late.
There's my dear
There's
little
your beautiful
mother.
There's that
Say
pretty
cheese.
mama. Say cheese. Say cheese.
I don't say cheese.
You get it.
Say prune. Say prune.
There's that pretty Olive.
Yeah.
Oh, Olive, you look so pretty.
Hello there.
I bet you got the prettiest hair in the world.
Oh, what?
You do. I always love your hair.
Hey, now there's a good color. I put more red in it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's better.
Now, let's see how Mother looks with a little more color. Hey.
Say cheese. Cheese. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah. It's got her pretty good. Well, one more.
More of the old back.
Well, I think I had everything on.
Never mind.
Well, let's see.
Take it off me.
Well, I'm going to get it. I'll get in it.
Unfocus.
I'll get in it myself now.
Yeah, get in there yourself.
Because I'll probably send it up to Tom and Penny.
Yeah. Say something.
Hi, Tom and Penny. Little Tom. How you doing? Happy Easter. Or whatever comes up next.
Valentine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Music and book reviews. You cover it all. Sports, medicine.
That's better. Okay. Well, I thought I'd, I had a little tape here from a talk that I didn't know was being recorded at an AA meeting in Sarasota. I guess it was last year. Tom Quayle, my friend, was celebrating his 32nd anniversary, and I went down and talked with him, and I had part of my story was about a time I took Alka Seltzer. I didn't know this was being recorded, but anyhow, I thought I'd play it now, and I think maybe you'll enjoy it. I've got this recorder here.
But being here in Sarasota, it's very close to the place. It's just about 2 years before I came to AA, and it's about the time that I recognized that I was having a problem. I worked for H.J. Hunting's company, and I worked out of St. Petersburg and came down to the end of my run was here in Sarasota. And when I would finish my last call, I'd start at the bars and start drinking, and then the name of the game was to try to find your way home back to St. Pete. And that was before the days of the Skyway Bridge, when we had the beeline ferry that ran over to Piney Point. Well, at that time, I would drink too much, of course, and get stoned, and I'd never had the young parakeets. This was 31 years ago. They had little tourist cabins up on the hill, too, that they owned. They rented by the day, week, month, or hour, I think. But they had little stools on the outside, on these open-air bars. And I told her there, and I was just absolutely down, and I said, give me an aspirin. And she said, we don't have any aspirin. I said, well, give me a buckler. She said, we don't have any buckler. I said, give me DC. She said, we don't have any DC. I said, listen, lady, I'm just sorry. God said, if you got anything? She said, well, we got Alka Seltzer. Well, now, this was back before the days of TV. I had never taken Alka Seltzer. I'd never seen any. They came in glass bottles, and they were about that big. I said, okay, give me Alka Seltzer. And so she gave one. She said, wait a minute, I'll go to the cabin and get you a glass of water. Well, I've had enough of that woman, and I said, do you have a Coke? She said, yes. I said, give me a Coke. Well, she gave me a Coke, and I took her out the seltzer. I looked at it, and I thought, well, there's no manufacturer that's going to make a pill that's too big to swallow, but it does look mighty big to me. And I kept looking at it, and I was drunk, and it got little, and it got big, got little, you know, the chain inside, and I said, boy, the next time you get little down, you go. And I got that thing in, and I guzzled that Coke down, and when the Coke hit me out the seltzer, well, I remember when I was a kid, my mother said, Dick, if you could just learn to keep your mouth shut, you'd stay out of so much trouble. But I knew if I kept my mouth shut, that I was going to blow my brains out through my ears. And I didn't know what to do, but I knew I didn't want it to happen on that stool sitting there. And I jumped out in the gravel driveway, and I wish that I never had the blackout of memory on this. I wish I could have forgotten. But I can remember standing with my hands on my hips and spewing bourbon, Coca-Cola, and Alka Seltzer first from here to the coffee bar. I thought I was going to die. And I remember out of the corner of my eyes seeing this little lady run around the back of the barn. She was hollering up to the cabin, and she said, Henderson, come here quick. And I didn't know what Henderson was going to do, but I hoped it was going to be humane like they do with crippled horses or something. I was going to be in favor of it. She says, hurry up, you'll never see a sight like this again in your life. You know, I kept making that same run, and it was 3 years later, I made sure that my gas gauge didn't say empty or anything. I wasn't about to stop at that place. But about 3 years later, I was going there, and I noticed I was low on gas. I said, nobody remembers anything for 3 years. It just built up in my mind and so forth. So I stopped in, and Henderson came around. I just took her up. He took a look at me, and he hollered. He said, maybe here's that guy that took the Alka Seltzer. I said, I got news for you, Henderson. I said, I'm an AA. He said, if there's anybody who doesn't need it, it's you. But, you know, I was in AA. There wasn't anything funny to me about that at the time, because I remember how close I came to dying, and I know it could have killed me. But one fear I always had, and one thing that I was going to die while my wife was sleeping calmly in the bed. I could feel the bed shaking, my pulse was pounding, and I feel my pulse. I was going to die that way, or some ridiculous way, like the Alka Seltzer, or something on that order. But I was in AA for 10 years, and I never told that at all. It was part of my story. You know, because I was one of these that wanted to argue with every step. I was going to take every step in AA. I had no choice, but I was going to argue with it before I took it, like restoring the sanity. Well, I may have drank too much and so forth, but as far as being crazy. But when I look back on that, well, you know, a sane person would have cut it in half anyhow. So one time I was talking after about 10 years of AA, and I was just going to...
Well, that's enough of that. I thought you just might enjoy that, hearing a little bit about your old man, about about 32 years ago. You know, we ought to use this camera more. Your mom's down the beauty parlor now getting a $37.50 permit. I hope it lasts for about 6 months or 6 years is that price. But maybe when she comes back I can have her sit down and we'll have a little conversation with you, because I imagine you enjoy seeing the family when you get up there. I've got to take some more of Peggy and her kids, and Dan and Peg, and Lynn and Dave. Well, we're looking forward to their getting a child of their own. I think they both hope it's a little girl, but I know they'll be happy whether it's a boy or a girl. And certainly Dave should make a good dad. Well, I'm going to turn this off now.
Yeah, it's taken. Let's see, young. Just right. You want to say hello to...
That's pretty.
Yeah. You want to say hello to Tom and Penny?
Hello, Tom and Penny. I sure be glad when June 12th comes.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll be glad when April something comes so we can come see you.
When are they? Oh, they're coming down June 12th.
Yeah, we're going to go see them in April, right?
Good.
How you like my hair? That's gorgeous?
That was a $45 job, wasn't it?
Yeah. On sale.
Right. I suppose it'll last you how long?
Well, it's hard how fast my hair grows. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see, I think I'll get you a real close-up now. Let's see how close.
Took 2 hours to get up on top of all my old wrinkles.
Now, they'd like to see a close-up of their mind.
Got all my old wrinkles, goodness gosh. Oh, an old lady. I hate being an old lady. Get off my wrinkles.
Hey, now you...
I'm going to get me a facelift. Next.
See, now you can see how your hair looks, can't you? Doesn't that look nice?
Yeah, I can see all these lines, too.
Wonder why I've got that,
Look at that.
I'm going to turn off that light. I bet that light behind the dining room.
Gosh, I think I'll just smoke.
Yeah, that cuts there.
No, I still got all my wrinkles.
I'm going to, let's see which light I
All
have that
my
on.
deep lines.
Just so I'll know the difference once and for all. Now I've got that in the middle. Now to turn over the studio light, I want to turn over the studio light. That's right.
Gosh,
Isn't that awful?
that's
Put
terrible.
your face back in there, honey.
No.
Okay, now that is in the middle. Now put on daylight. I think the middle is best.
Why don't you back off,
All right.
Buster?
Just a minute, let me get my...
Getting old as
Let me
hell.
get my cord. I'll put it back like this. Then I can get us both in there. How about that?
Now, see, the light, my old
If you
lines
could just-
don't show up so bad.
If you could relax and just stay still, then I might could adjust it. Now, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Now, I'll come around and
Better than it did.
let's see if you left enough room for the old man to get. Looks like I should be coming in from the other side, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now. You know, folks can't do the lazy chair like this anymore. Okay, but I think you've got to come over this way. No,
I'm that way.
Well,
You're going the wrong way.
I'll come over here.
Hey, now, with 2 fat little people.
Oh, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I got the camera in the wrong place. I can't see through those doing that.
That's enough.
Okay, let's talk to little Tom.
Okay, you talk.
Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Happy Valentine's Day
Yeah.
the other day.
Too late for that. Merry Christmas.
Happy Easter.
I should be in time anyhow.
Yeah.
Boy, we're looking forward to your coming down and seeing us. But before then, I guess we'll get up to see them, won't we?
In April.
Right.
You promised.
Yeah. Oh, what's our schedule? Take about a month.
No.
Well,
Nobody want us around long.
well, we wouldn't stay anywhere more, if we went a month, we could go
3 weeks.
2 days to 15 different places.
Okay,
Or if we could,
3 weeks is enough. Besides, Lynn will be having her baby in that month, and we can't stay away from the new baby.
that's right, we're gonna be here,
She's gonna be mad we'd be gone when the baby comes.
we'll be here the day it's discovered.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you sure got 2 good-looking parents, is all I know.
that's damn true.
Like no wonder we got such good-looking kids.
I don't know how we got to qualify as senior citizens when we look like that.
I know.
Let's see, we're going to go to Morrison's. What time is it now? This is exactly, check your watch, Tom. You got one of those you have to see. I can tell.
4 o'clock.
No, it's 3:58. I can tell what time it is just with one hand. He can't even do that.
Oh, well, he's just a kid yet.
And then we're going out to Morrison's out of the Tri-City Plaza because that's about the best Morrison's. What are you going to get to eat?
Nice shrimp.
Who cares? And
Go get fried shrimp. Big ones.
and I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm going to get a salad.
And what else?
Steak and potatoes and spaghetti. Because I don't want to lose it too fast.
But you'll share your salad with me so you won't get too
Oh yeah, we're going to get a Tony salad.
Yeah.
That's real good.
We aren't going to get any dessert, though.
Well, you aren't.
You
But
aren't either.
I may. I've got to keep my weight up.
Yeah, you don't want to get skinnier than your boy. We got a thread on you. Now that shirt's about headed, I think.
What? Geez, I just got this thing.
No, that's an old shirt.
No, it's not an old one.
Well, it must have been a cheap.
You've washed it about 3 times, and
Yes, didn't
that
find
age is.
press. Okay, that's enough of that dumb
Okay.
stuff. Let's go eat. Mwah. Those lucky kids. Boy, I have parents like us.
Well, we'll just record one game. What are we going to play today?
Just one hand, one hand.
No, 350.
Oh.
I want to show them how
Be so
how I
long.
beat you all the time, okay? Let's see ya. Okay.
You don't have your money up. Where's all my money I had over here? Somebody stole all my money from off this place. You take my money.
No.
I had a whole bunch of change.
I think I've got to put it a little bit higher here. Now, see how that is.
Money. I had $1.
Well, I haven't touched it, honey. Oh.
Well, somebody sure did.
How about you sitting over here right now so I can get this focused for one thing? Let me get my quarter.
I've been wrong. I had $1 and a whole bunch of change up there. There it is. Put some nickel and dimes out there because I need a
Well,
nickel.
you got a quarter, you know. Okay. Oh, that's all right. I'll give you 2 nickels for a dime.
Nickel dime.
Get this whole pot filled with your quarters.
Sure been wrong.
I'm going to go to Europe.
Oh my gosh, I better go look and see if my jewels are in there.
Are you sure you didn't put the...
No, I did not. I kept them. Been over there all this time. Was there yesterday.
Okay. That's just, I want to get in focus. Sit over in that chair just a minute so I can... Rick. Let's see. Oh, let's see, get in focus. That, you got it pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, with those books behind you, you look very intelligent.
Rena, sit over in grandmother's chair.
Say something really intelligent, like pi r square. Maybe pi r round is taken square, isn't it?
Now, let's see.
Get naughty.
Well, I don't know if I've got enough light over there. Let me see. I got enough light.
Yeah, I see Melody.
Yeah, but now see how much better it looks. That's a little light on it. She might want to sing a song.
Lately, it has been too neat.
Oh, I don't.
Sing one.
For Tommy.
How about Magdalena Hagalina?
I never heard of that one.
I can't sing it by myself.
What about Alice Campbell?
Well, can Rena sing it with you? Can the two of you sing it together?
No, Magdalena Hagalina.
I don't.
Taka Waka Taka Oka Poka.
I do, but I don't want singing it by myself.
Okay, you sing with her, Rena.
I forgot
How
how.
about we all sing it together then?
Okay.
How do we start out? Oh, Magdalena Hagalina, Oka Taka Waka Taka Oka Poka was her name. Had 7 hairs in the middle of her head. 4 were alive and 3 were dead. Oh, Magdalena Hagalina, Oopataka Wakataka, Oka was her name. She had 2 ears on the side of her head. Was 10 and the other was lead. Oh, Magdalena Hagalina, Oopataka Wakataka, Oka was her name. She had 2 eyes in the middle of her head. One was green and the other was red. Oh, Magdalena Hagalina, Oopataka Wakataka, Oka was her name. She had 2 holes in the middle of her nose. One was open and the other was closed. Oh, Magdalena Hagalina, Oopataka Wakataka, Oka was her name. She had 2 teeth in the middle of her mouth. One pointed north and the other pointed south. Oh, Magdalena Hagalina, Oopataka Wakataka, Oka was her name. Do we have to sing all the rest of it?
That's pretty good, though. I'd never heard that
There's a
one.
lot of verses.
10, 10, 15.
Let's hear Rena sing now.
She had 2 arms like baseball bats. Go on, Rena.
Let me sing that. Let me sing that, Papa.
Skinny
Let
and
me
the
sing
other
that,
was
Papa,
fat.
Daddy. Let me sing that, Papa.
Oh, Magdalena Hagalina. Go on, sing it.
Take your hand down.
Magdalena Hagalina.
Wait.
Come on, Rena.
Do you want to
No, I
sing it?
don't know it all.
Okay, then let me.
Oopataka Wakataka, Oka
Let me
was her
sing
name.
it then.
She had 2 feet
Let me
like
sing.
what? Sing.
Okay. She had 2 arms like baseball bats.
We're down to the feet now.
2 feet. She had 2 legs like bathroom mats.
No, 2 feet like bathroom mats.
So, that's what I said. She
Okay.
had 2 feet like bathroom mats. Don't ask me how they got legs. Oh, Madeline had the new Oka was her name. She had, oh,
No.
a 10-ton
truck hit Magdalene. 4-wheel driver had to buy a new machine.
Oh, Magdalena was her name.
You're almost as fast as me. That's Magdalena Hagalina, Oopataka Wakataka, Oka was her name.
That's pretty
And
good.
that's the end.
Now there is a beauty.
Yeah,
Is.
all the mouth.
I tell you, is.
Rena, look like a people.
I am.
Get your hand away from your face.
Now look in the camera if you want to say anything to Tom and Penny and little Tom.
Let me say something.
You know you can't tell from that picture but what she'd be a 16-year-old. Right, and a beauty too. Yeah. That's right. You're supposed to act very bashful.
Let's say hello to little Tom.
Tom.
You gotta look in the camera.
Hello to Aunt Penny.
Hi, Penny.
They have a dog.
Hello, dog.
Okay.
Do they have a dog now?
Now, Rick, stand up so we can show you off your from the.
Do a little soft shoe. Wish I could straighten my tie to wear.
You look mighty good.
Dignified.
Right. Now that's about as good a focus as I can get, isn't it? But you could do better. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get another shot of there, Rick, and this. Sharp, sharp, sharp.
Yeah, sure.
Now, my gosh, look at that girl.
Look at them legs.
Look at them legs, like her mama.
Your mama was bow-legged. Come on now.
Well, Rena is a good-looking gal. You gotta-
Rena's not bow-legged anyway.
No.
Rena's bald-legged.
I hope she is bald-legged.
Just like her daddy.
Okay, now let's see. I don't know why. Well, that's pretty good. Now what are we going to
Sing a
do?
song,
Hi,
Mommy.
Tom, Penny, little Tom, and if there's a dog, hi, dog.
Say, hi to Bingo.
Hi, Bingo. That's a dog.
Cat.
Oh, cat.
You want to say hello to your brother?
Hi, Tom.
Okay. Don't talk too much now, Rena.
Yeah, don't say anything. Spoil the picture if you say.
Well, tell them you certainly appreciate the Valentine. You did forget. Don't say you weren't going to do that.
Yeah, but you know me, don't you?
Thank you for the Valentine, little Tom. I'll try to send you a letter.
Same with me.
More of it.
Don't look at me, I haven't written a letter in 10 years.
There's the letter writer.
Here's the late writer.
Okay, well, I think that's got something on there. Let's see. We'll...
Did you turn on the camera?
Oh, doggone it. Yeah, I got it on.
Dick, I swear that.
You want the light on you? Just...
No,
There she is, Miss America.
Melody, quit rocking now before you break something.
You'll break something by looking at it.
Okay, now we'll click off now.
Now can we go eat, Daddy?
That should I? Now, if when I start taking your picture, you want to say something to Tommy up in Georgia? Okay.
I will.
Well, let Scotty say it first, and then you. Okay. You want to say hello? Okay. Camera's on now. You want to say hello to Tommy? Okay. Say hello to him. Yeah, it's on now. You don't think it's on? It is on, because it's got the green light here and the red light, so that tells me it's on. Now, I'll play it back to you later. To prove it to you, say, "Hi, Tommy," and I'll let you listen to it later. Look in here and say, "Hi, Tommy."
Don't say anything.
Now, I bet you know that I'm going to say, okay, let's see, are you in good focus there? Yeah. All right, you want to talk to Tommy? Now watch when I put this light on you how much better it is. Hey. That was just something fell down. Okay, you can say anything you want to Tommy. And Tom and Penny. Can't think of anything to say, can you?
Tell them about
my new bike.
Yeah. How about your new bike?
Okay, you're going to tell them about you've got a lot to tell them about that new bike. That's the best bike just about I ever saw.
Or were you daddy fishing this weekend?
Okay. You want to tell them about the tractor first? Are you sure you want to tell them about the tractor? You want Kirky to tell them about your tractor? Or do you want to tell them about your tractor?
Tell them it goes real fast.
You like your
Real
tractor?
fast.
How fast does it go?
Real fast.
And does the steering wheel go, how does it go? Round and round? What happened to your chin? Lift up your chin so they can see where
That's Tommy. Their chin on the
Where
bathtub.
you heard it on the bathtub.
Tommy got hurt his chin on the bathtub.
Okay, tell them about it and how it happened. It just shows you the kids shouldn't take baths, should they? Taking baths is dangerous.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to take another bath?
No. Yeah. I gotta get clean, don't I?
You aren't going to take any more baths, are you?
Shower.
Not you. It's dangerous, isn't it? You won't ever take another bath, will you? You might get dirty though, might you? How are you going to get the dirt off?
The least I got my own thing.
If you don't take a bath, how are you going to get the dirt off?
In a shower.
How? In a shower. What if you fell in the shower though?
I mean, we'd never take a bath or a shower.
You'll be very careful, won't you? Are you lucky it didn't hurt when you fell though?
It did hurt. It
But
had a little cut like this.
Yeah, but I'm glad he didn't cry.
Glad he didn't get a big stitch like this.
And he didn't cry at all, did he?
Did you hear?
What did he say?
He said, Dad said, what is that stuff on your chin? Scott says nothing.
And it was blood, wasn't it?
Why didn't you tell Dad that?
You know the only good kind of blood? Somebody else's.
I know.
Did you ever hurt yourself? Didn't we have...
I did.
Huh?
Those knees were skinned them up.
Didn't we have to take you to the hospital one time to get
No,
you...
that's Scott.
Scott?
That's me, stitched up.
Did we have to take you down to the hospital and get you
Right here.
stitched up?
That's where it's stitched up, and that's where the same place is.
Said what? Do you want to get up there with Kirk? And I'll take both of your pictures.
No, he's right there.
Leave him there, huh? You look mighty comfortable.
Are you sure you don't?
Boy, you're a good-looking young rascal.
The thing was like this on my bike. On my back wheel, the thing was like this, leaning.
It did.
Straight up.
Well, why don't you get your daddy to fix it?
She did.
Oh, she did.
My daddy did.
Your mama got your daddy to fix it? Can your other grandpa still
I
fix it?
got him to fix it.
Oh, you did. Your other grandpa, he can fix about anything, can't he?
I know that.
Do you think I can fix anything?
Not a glass window.
I bet I could. Didn't I fix your motocross? No, that wasn't your motocross, was it? Your big, yeah, the green machine. Do you ever ride it anymore?
Yeah. You know my tractor.
I do.
My tractor, Tommy. My tractor.
Tell Tom about your tractor.
That's a rubber man.
Tell Tom
My
that-
tractor. Do it to me. Do it to me, Grandpa.
I'll do it to you. What do you got there?
Bertie, why don't you sing your Father Abraham song? Tommy?
Why don't you snap yourself in the mouth so that Tom can hear you holler?
No, she wants you to sing Father Abraham.
Oh, he doesn't know that song. He's too little to know Father Abraham's song. You don't know Father Abraham's song, do you?
No.
I don't either. I knew a kid though. Well, he was older than you, and he could sing it. But I know that I know little kid your size couldn't sing it.
Like me and me.
But you want to sing Father Abraham?
Father Abraham. Have me Bertie Abraham. Bertie Abraham.
Who's singing it? Erky singing it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you can only sing one verse of it, though.
Father Abraham.
No, that's a verse is longer than that. You're allowed to sing. I'll tell you, you can sing it until I say stop, and then I want you to stop right then.
Father Abraham. Have many sons. Have many sons and lost.
You have to sing it louder than that because I can't hear you, so I wouldn't know when to say stop. Okay, when I say go, then you go. But when I put my finger down, I want you to stop right then. Go.
Father Abraham. Have any sons. Have any sons and Father Abraham. I am one of them. And so are you. So let's just raise alone. Some of the rest.
That's good. You stopped right when I said. And what about you? What do you want to sing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Little bears. Yeah.
You don't know.
Little bears.
Oh, can you sing the Two Little Bears?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear that.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 cents if you can sing the Three Little Bears with or was it Two Little Bears?
Even me? 2 little bears.
How many?
One.
Let him. No. Wait. Let Scotty do it first, and he gets his 3 pennies, then we'll see about you. Now you start over, and you got to do it loud if you're going to get 3 pennies. Let's see how loud you can sing it. Oh boy. All right. When I hold up my hand, then you start. Go. Wait a minute. Oh, you get to start over because he interrupted you. Don't interrupt him anymore on this, or else I won't let you sing it. Okay. Now, when I say go, then you start. 1, 2, 3, go. Loud. Hey, good. Well, here's your 3 pennies.
I don't want 3 pennies. I want 3 something else.
Okay, you get 3 swift kicks. Okay? There, you can pick out 3 pennies. Any 3 pennies you want. Oh! There you go. Those are 3 good pennies. I don't guess I have 3 pennies left.
And I'm going to have 3 something else.
Boy, you mean like something else. 3 raisins?
Grandpa.
Okay, what is it you want to sing? Not Father Abraham. How about that one that Melody sung? Let's see if I can get your mama and your grandma in focus here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, let's see. Now you're out of focus now, so I'll get you in focus. That's pretty good. Now let's see how the old man Scotty looks. And what, do you know any other songs at all, Scotty? That's it. That's your whole repertoire?
Scotty, you know Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Not the wheels on the bus. Why? Too long.
Well, the first verse, I'll tell you, you start, what's the name of the song? No, not the 2 Little Bears. The Wheels on the Bus? It's a long song, though. We don't want any long songs, I'll tell you.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed.
Tommy way. My way.
Okay, you can do it your way. Yeah? Okay, you want to do it your way, right?
No, I'm doing it Tommy's way.
Well, you can do it your way. You got a pretty good voice.
Meet me in the week.
What's the name of that song, Scotty?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, sing something.
Hey, say your ABCs.
Oh.
No.
Okay,
I
okay, wait a minute. Scotty do is count to 10, Scotty. You can count to 10.
Scotty can count to 10? Oh, he can't count to 10.
10. Yeah, can.
No, he can't. Let's hear you. I bet Tom doesn't think you can count to 10. Well, let's hear you. Real loud, though.
12, he went to.
What comes after 12?
13.
Yeah, what comes after 13?
19.
Not 19. How about 14, 15, 16?
And Kirk can do his ABC.
That's good.
Kirk can do his ABCs.
Kirky can do his ABCs? He can do them upside down, too, I bet you.
Kirk can do his ABCs for him.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, N, V, W, X, Y, and Z. No.
That's all there is, isn't it?
I forgot F.
You know, there's another way to remember, too. A, B, C, D, goldfish? Yeah, let me know goldfish. I think that's the way it went, but I'm not sure. Boy, almost. Can you say Little Bo Peep? You remember? You never learned to say Little Bo Peep? Has lost her sheep?
On the cob, I know. I know someone in the cob. Yeah,
Okay, let's hear it then.
I don't know someone in the cob anymore.
You don't.
Scott, you're in the way. I'm in the way.
Okay, you want to say goodbye to Tom? You want to say goodbye to Tom?
Goodbye, Dee Honk.
Want to say goodbye to Penny?
Bye, Penny Honk.
You're a monkey.
B-O.
And what are you?
B-O. A pity honk. What's pity honk? P-T-R.
Come.
You don't have your money up.
I'm gonna get real close up so they can see your chin there. Hold your chin up.
No.
Let's see how close I can get.
No.
Let's see. Look there in the TV set. Let's see how close.
You want to see my teeth?
Now wait a minute. Wait, I gotta get this.
Come on. Come on to me, Ma.
Now we want to show them your chin. Boy, I bet that smarted, didn't it? Now, let's see. Okay.
He wants to show the fillings in his teeth.
Who?
Turkey.
Did Kirk have fillings in his teeth?
Yeah, he did, and he was the best boy. The
Are we
doctor
keeping
said.
you up, Scott?
Doctor said he was the very best boy.
Okay, you sit over where Scotty is now. Scott, you swap places. You can sit in my easy chair there for
No.
You don't want to sit in my easy chair?
And I'll get over here.
Well, I've got a good spot right here, though, where I...
He was sitting right up there by Scotty. Okay, up there on the...
Yeah, sit up right by Scotty then. I'll get your pictures together. Now, let's see.
Now, open your mouth real wide and show them your... Right there where you have your filling.
Let me... I think I got to get closer up than that.
Let's
see. I bet I can get... Wait a minute. Let's see. It's untangled here. I want to see... And then
I can see it.
Well, I can get where I can look right. Just like a dentist. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Now, we want to get where the light is. Let me get it focused in.
Right there where they fill their teeth.
Boy.
Little kid like that. And he didn't cry or holler.
You didn't cry a bit?
He was so
Okay,
good.
which tooth was it?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
2 of them.
My goodness, he did a good
back and
job.
get some more done.
He did a good job. He got your mouth
So
dirty.
I got 2 more cars to go.
He got your mouth dirty, though, while he was filling your teeth.
2 more new cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed he got your face dirty while he was filling your teeth, though.
His mama got him a new car when he got out of there, too.
I know.
Because he was such a good boy.
Okay, this is all.
Pooey, pooey.
You want to say goodbye to...
Goodbye, Tom.
I want to touch the camera in my computer box.
Oh, boy. Feels good to sit down, I'll tell you. I'm going to bring Bunny in. She's over at the beauty parlor now. And she hasn't seen my office TV set. And haven't told her that I bought it. It's easier on these things to take care of them after the fact than it is before. Anything that's over $10. But I think she'll think that's a heck of a bargain there for $25. Really. It's got 25-inch TV, solid wood cabinet, has tone control and everything else. And I know she'll be surprised for a bargain at beef for 25 bucks. Watch her expression when I tell her I paid 100 for it. She got worried about that after I did it. That's the reason I want to tell her and then let her worry about it. Hardly keep anything from her anyhow, particularly anything that's bigger than a bread box or more expensive than a dinner out. Well, I'm sort of interested in knowing how the sound carries here, because I have that about, let's say, 15 or 18 feet away, and it's in my back office there. Back office. Yeah. My little alcove there where I have a desk and a typewriter and a calculator and another desk, I think. Another couple coffee tables and so forth. But this is nice. I like it. Well, it always shows up good if you light your pipe. That's the nice thing about being a pipe smoker. And you don't know what to say, why you can always fiddle around. You get a lot of action finding your matches or your lighter, and then you find out you're out of tobacco. You gotta get out of the other pocket your pouch and fill it up. That way you get a lot of action. And it always looks nice seeing a pipe. You ever notice you're watching a movie, this fella lights his pipe, holds the match up there, and it flings up and down. And it's sort of fast, almost hypnotic in a way. But at least it's fascinating. I always liked it. In fact, when it comes right down to it, your pipe, geez, I gotta lose some weight. He knows also that pipe smokers are ordinarily, have you ever seen an excited pipe smoker? Very calm people. I've never known a pipe smoker that I didn't like. Okay. Now, one other thing, all pipes, once you try to get it lit, you find out it doesn't light. So you need to have a pipe cleaner, but you don't have your pipe cleaners with you. Well, that's the reason you get if you want some action pictures, and you're trying out a new movie camera or anything, you see a fella, a pipe smoker, call him on over, because you're going to get a lot of action. It isn't a matter of like normal people, they'll say, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. Well, a pipe smoker, if he's going to smoke his pipe, he knows there's 100 things that he has to do first. Next thing I have to do is go get a pipe cleaner. Chili. Kind of nice. Isn't that something? Good flake. Next to watching them carry the Olympic torch, isn't that about the best flake you've ever seen? Look at that. Oh, you should never, you get a lot of good advice from pipe smokers too. One thing, if you're showing off, you shouldn't light your pipe too long. Or if you do, if you just keep it there. To get attention or impress people, you want to be careful then, because there's a metal tip on this little lighter that when you go back to put it back in your pocket, unless you remember, you will probably, like me, inadvertently put it on your finger when you put it back in your pocket, and it is red hot. Oh.
Come. This is almost better than having a mirror. You can watch yourself on TV, see how you look to other people. I look like my brother. And I guess that's enough of that.
I want you to put your jacket on there, would you? Is that the way you put it on?
Yeah.
Hey, let me see that again. Let me help you off with your jacket. I'll help you off with it. Is this the way you always put on your jacket?
Yeah.
I think that's smart. Okay, there's your jacket. Put it on. You had it backwards? Okay.
Here, Daddy, that one's confusing because it's not made like his other one.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'll do with this one.
Okay, just a minute. We'll get you another.
Here, David. Want me to go tell you when?
No, it's all right. I got it. Okay, now I got you good. Oh, I want you to put your jacket on there, if you would. Just let him figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, now that's pretty good. I'm going to start putting my jacket on that way. I've been doing it the hard way.
This one wasn't one who's used to.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Thank you very much. Now, how about you getting out there with that boy of yours? Okay, you come into your mama here.
I mean, I don't mind getting in the grass. I don't.
Nah. Let's see, I may have it in the too much in the light there. Okay. You want your mama to hold you?
David, come here. Hello.
Are they doing wheelies?
Yep.
You got a pretty good one going there.
Yeah, good, Larry.
Very good. Well.
Watch out the car.
Very good. There's the little fella. Yeah, get you a little closer. You want to say hello to any of your brothers and sisters?
No.
Okay.
Wow. Look at that, Larry. Good grief. Good grief.
Out of sight.
Yeah, he's still going. Good grief.
That. Let's see that one more time.
Wait, do it again.
Keep on till you get it right.
That's the booster you have here.
Okay. Pretty good, pretty good.
Watch your back up. Watch me.
You don't want to.
Okay, now it's Glen Ellen's turn. Give it to Glen Ellen. Here, watch it. Okay. Come on, Glen. Bounce on it. Bounce on it. Don't throw it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm up here in Marietta, Ohio, doing a little due diligence for the NEETCO program, and I'm with a gentleman named John Scupian, who is the petroleum engineer for NEETCO. Interview with John Scupian in Marietta, Ohio might give you a little bit better. We've gotten
winter out of the way and had about a 1 week spring. We're fixing to go into summer.
You're doing laundry right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Your wifely chores?
Yeah. Well, if I don't do it, then Penny will have to do it, and then she doesn't have time for me. So we've worked out a pretty good deal.
I told Rick that you got Penny in trouble.
Yeah. Well, she informed me that she was in trouble.
It was the diet pills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Laying on her back, taking diet pills.
Yeah. And, well, it was the rhythm. What the Catholics say, the rhythm thing. We were off rhythm just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's going pretty good up here, though. I know we miss you, Rick. And,
I'm going to swing around while you're talking and give him a little view. Well, it'll be through this screen that you have here of Georgia.
Let's see, I don't think, yeah, I'm going to turn it, well, I may have to put it on infinity later. Yeah, I'll have to focus it there a little bit, won't I? So let's see, am I going the right?
There you go.
There. This is the backyard here.
I don't know how the color's showing up on it, but it's pretty.
Well, let's see now. Rick would tell me on there. Now I got it in the... I guess for the color, it's this back little needle that you watch, isn't it? Rick knows more about that than I do. Yeah. Well, I'm going to swing all the way around here, 360 degrees sweep, and then back to Tom. That'll probably catch the little bit of the boat there.
Oh yeah.
The neighbor's house. Let's see if we can see Tom on the TV. No, you wouldn't be on TV there, would you? There. Okay, now I'm back to you, then I'll have to put it in focus again. That's not too far off.
No.
But instead, right now I have it.
That's a pretty good likeness of me.
Yeah, it is.
I thought I was a little better looking than that.
That should have it. Now you are about 4 feet away. That's got it. You can hear the washing machine in the background. What's it doing now? Spinning?
Spinning, yeah. It won't be long. I'll be hanging. I don't know. Okay.
Hey, you're coming in pretty good on the monitor here.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, I know that Rena, Marie, and Melody are watching this probably. Do you want to say hello to them?
Yeah. How you doing, Rena and Melody? You want to drop me a line and let me know. We sure like to read.
Rena Marie, I think, made the honor roll, and Melody's getting good grades.
That tickled me. Rick, I enjoyed that part on the tape with you in your suit. I enjoyed it enough that I recorded it off on one of my tapes. Dad and I have been experimenting what we could record, and I can play.
All right, now, and that's the camera that's taking your picture, so if you want to look up there and say hello to anybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to sometime have Lynn or Rena, a big Rena, or Peggy sit down and ask you about, you know, sort of get the old family history, since we don't have a family Bible that goes back for a long time, but you know, something like this of sitting down, and as you remember things that your grandma told you about her grandma, you know,
I don't remember a thing about Grandma telling me about her grandmother.
Yeah. Is that right?
No, I just don't remember that. Yeah, I don't know if she ever did or not. I never knew anything about Grandma's people.
What about Grandpa?
Well, yeah, I knew about him pretty well.
How about did he ever tell you about when he was a little boy or anything?
Well, about during the war when he had to hold the yarn for her to spin the cloth, you know, to make clothes and all that.
Right.
He'd tell me that.
Yeah, because you take, if Grandpa, your father, well, just say your grandpa.
My grandpa.
Yeah, if he had ever sat down with you when you were a little girl and told you about when he was a boy sitting down with his grandpa, that would go back about 300 years, wouldn't it?
I think he would.
Now, Grandma was born, though, on around the Cape Fear River.
Yes, somewhere around there.
Yeah. She taught school there. So.
She taught school in North Carolina, and then she went down to Georgia and taught some school down there.
But she and Grandpa lived up in North Carolina.
Well,
most of their
they were
life.
married in Georgia, and I suppose my grandfather went to work in Georgia there, probably.
The sawmill.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everybody did then, wasn't it?
That's just all there was to do.
It was either farming or sawmilling.
Yeah.
Did Father ever tell you a lot about his? I just wondered if sometimes if we could put on videotape, like both sides of the family, as far as you remember it, like things that Father would tell you about his granddad, or what his granddad had told him, you know.
Well, Dick, I've forgotten all that stuff. I don't know if he ever told me anything about his granddad. No, I just can't remember. That's too far back for me.
Right. Now, at the time, it wasn't of any interest to me at all, but when I was a little boy, you know, I could talk to my great-grandpa. Of course, he'd holler and say he could hear me all right, but he couldn't understand a word that I said. But, you know, it would have been interesting. I wish now that I could have sat down with him and had him tell me about what his grandpa was like. Because, you know, now that would get back to about the start of this country, wouldn't it? It's a shame how little any of us know 5 generations back.
Now, I've got wonderful pictures of your grandmother and grandfather at home. Big photographs, you know.
Of your mother and father?
No, it was of Dad's mother.
So even my great-grandfather and grandmother then?
Yeah.
You know, I've never remember seeing that.
And Grandpa had a beard, you know, long beard. And they were nice looking couple, you know.
Right.
And those pictures were good pictures because they were regular photograph pictures, you know.
Right. But were they in brown tone?
Kind of like that.
Right.
I'll show them to you next time you're over.
I'd like to. And you still have the picture of your sister, that was Lucille, wasn't it?
Lucille and me with Mama sitting down beside us. I believe it was, anyway.
There was a large oval picture of Lucille, if I remember right, just her, that hung up in the Grandma and Grandpa's room there in Kansas.
No, that was one of Mama's sisters, I think.
Oh, was that right?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was Lucille.
No, Lucille, we didn't have any separate. We did have one separate, I think, picture of her just standing up beside a chair or something.
Oh.
But it wasn't a great big picture. It was just an ordinary photograph.
Right.
And I wish I did have a lot of stuff. Of course, if I'd known I was going to live this long and known what the conditions would be, I would have a lot of them.
Right.
I don't have.
Do you have any sort of family Bible that records that go on back there?
Oh, I have of Mama's people that go back.
Well, that's one side of the family.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's anything about my family or.
Do you want a cushion behind your back, Mother?
No, I'm all right. And I just don't know what's in there. I'll have to get those Bibles out and look at them.
Another thing I'd like to do sometime when I'm up there, or Lynn can do, or Peggy, that little trunk that you have there.
Yeah.
Now, you know, that's something that if some of us didn't know any better, could be thrown out for junk someday.
Yeah.
But the history of that, to verify it as much as you can, to remember the dates, and let me type it up and put it in there, put some plexiglass over it or something, or on the bottom of the trunk, because you know, and then someday what should happen to that trunk, instead of being kept in the family, should be loaned to a museum that's interested in Confederate history.
I don't know if there'd be enough Confederate history in that to interest them, because I just don't remember enough. I wasn't interested in those things.
No, but didn't they hide the silver or something and bury it in the ground in that trunk because Sherman was, Brother Sherman was coming through Georgia?
That was hidden out in the swamp, close to Fairfield, close to where they lived there. And some of the darkies that were faithful to them, helped them dig a hole and put it in there and let it stay till the war was over before they ever took it out. And it's got the original cover and all on it. It's old and shows its age, but it's just like it was when they got it. Only thing, the handles have come off of it, first and last. The handholds lifted it up, And,
well, something like that. There's so many things now that are antiques, but they restore them to make them look like they did back in those days, which is all right for some furniture and things. But other things, I like to see the ravages of age. The fact that the handles are worn off, that that is all the original piece.
I've told Elizabeth and Bunny they just have to draw straws or something for which one of them gets that trunk, because I can't leave it to one or the other. It wouldn't be right for me to show partiality that way. I don't want to show our partiality. You may have to divide it up more now.
No, it wouldn't make it. If I had, what I would do would be lend it to find a museum. I know it would be taken good care of there, and they put a little card of whose property that it was or who it belonged to. It belonged to Lorena Graves, was handed down to her, and so forth. And I imagine C.W. Elizabeth would probably do the same thing.
Oh, I imagine so. You and C.W. would have to get the killing.
Well,
that's about the only thing I think that I have that they'd both be interested, that you both would be interested in owning.
Well, for my part, though, I wouldn't ever have it in my own home, probably, because I wouldn't have a nice enough home. C.W. and Elizabeth would. But if I had it, I would lend it to a museum so a lot of people could, children could see it.
You'd have to put a time limit on it when you loan it to them.
Oh, yes. Well, something like that is just of value because of as a truck and so forth. It wouldn't be worth $2, but somebody that's interested in history, and it's too easy for those things to be forgotten. But that sort of puts it on a personal basis when, well, some child could see it and know that belonged to a family that was going through in the South, and that they had to hide their belongings and bury them in the ground. That goes back about 115 years now. Well, I'm going to turn this off and just see it. Four and five. Right now I'm just trying to check the focus for this distance. I have it on 3 foot, which should be just about right. But now I'm going to move my head forward and see if it's in a little bit better focus. Now that's probably about 2.5 feet. Then I'll move back a little. Well, and let's see, with this, oh, maybe you can see this. Now I'm pretty close to the camera, about 2 feet away. I'm going to just check this adjustment. Well, I've got it exactly on 2 feet. I want to see if it gets in my whole face. The sound comes in all right. Actually, this is the best place to show it. Now I'm going to put it on pause, and then I'm going to turn on the lights again in my back office. Okay, I'm back again now. How does that show up? The lighting right. Now if I move back, is it in better focus? How about in reading this? If I bring it, that's about 18 inches, I guess. But, okay. Now I'm going to put it about as close up as, I guess. I didn't have it on 2 feet. Let's see how it. Well. No. That's got her, but see how the
lighting is. Well, we'll just check it this way now. That's as far to one side as I can get it. The other side is infinity. So now I'm going to just move it up one setting at a time for this distance and see which is best. That is on, say, 0.6, and on the top figures too. Now I'm going to bring it over to 0.8. And okay, how's that? That's a 0.8. Now the upper reading is 3 feet. I think that's about as far away as I'd want it, but I'm going to try it even further. Okay. I believe that this is about as good as I'm going to get it. I think this is at 9:30 in the morning, so I've got a little bit of the outdoor light. I'm going to turn off, well, first place I'll turn on this overhead lamp, see if that makes any difference at all. Then I've got a bright one, a desk lamp over here I'm going to turn off. See if that makes any difference. It may be, okay, if it doesn't make any difference I won't have it on because it just adds extra heat. But now, watch, because I'm going to turn it on right now. Is that any better at all? Is it worth it? Because this is the way that I'm going to record the message that I have to send to Northeast Energy Development Company out in La Jolla, California. I just got through making our excuse me, making a due diligence trip out to well, first I went to California and learned all of the sales aspects of it and the concept, which sounded very good to me, enough that I was interested in, and told 3 clients about it. Each put in $15,000, which I felt then this is getting up into a sizable sum, and it was a product that I intended to do much more business with. But I felt that it was incumbent on me to learn more than just the sales part of it, all of the benefits and the advantages of limited partnership in the NEEDCO program. So I'd asked Mr. Gardner Smith, Eon, if they were operating this out of California, or did they have field offices where they had their operation. They said, oh yes, they had field offices both in Ohio and Pennsylvania. So I felt that I would like to visit their field office, and I advised NEEDCO of that, and they assured me they'd be delighted if I would, and gave me the name of their petroleum engineer, who is John Scupian in Marietta, Ohio. So I visited there in the middle of April, latter part of April really. And John was kind enough to take me around to the working oil fields and the gas fields in Marietta, Ohio, and explained to me about how his operation ran. And I had a lot better feel for this program after knowing, talking with a man that was in the production part of it. He's not sales oriented, but he could tell me how it worked. So it served the purpose for my visiting there. Now that I can talk with a prospective client and feel that I know a lot more about it than I did before, about really the operation, not just how the investment works as an investment, but how the oil completion program works as an integral part of our economic system. Well, that's the end of that.
Yeah. Well, what was the name of that movie?
coal miner's daughter.
No. There's a good looking woman.
Doggone right. Beautiful.
What movie?
I don't know. Why don't you let us go ahead and finish this conversation and then down there, okay?
There he goes.
Have fun.
He's got the Uno cards all dealt and he's waiting for me to join him. If I cut you both in there.
No.
No, you cut him out. There you
A
go.
little bit more. Oops.
Here.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, what was the name of that movie that had that, what was his name in it? You know that one we were talking about last night with the rhythm, you know, that color couldn't never
The
get
Jerk.
pitched?
The
The
Jerk.
Jerk. That's what happened here, Dad.
He lost his rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost my rhythm. It doesn't work.
Bingo.
Right. The two Catholic words. Rhythm and bingo.
I don't know if you've seen the film that I recorded for Rick, talking about him up here skiing. I hope he gets to get up here. I hope any of you can. We sure miss y'all. But we've got the boat this year, and if we can afford the gas, by golly, if any of you can get up here, we'll be out skiing. I'm going to get Tommy up for sure this year. He got up well, we didn't have the boat last year, but the year before he got up, and he skied probably about 100 yards or so, but when it comes to making a turn, all he could do was go straight, so he went straight down. But this year, his legs are a lot stronger, and I think he's ready to go. He's ready to go pretty good. If you've seen the other film, you've heard me comment about Rick taking a spill skiing. And you would have had to have been here to believe it. There's something you can see on Ripley's Believe It or Not, if they happen to have a...
The girls thought they should remember.
Yeah, they should remember. I hope they're laughing right now if they're thinking about it. I know Diane saw it. She laughed. No, she wasn't.
She was,
Yeah, she was
here.
Yeah, she was here. I didn't know whether she was in the boat or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was your spotter because I wasn't in the boat.
That's right. You saw him come in, didn't you?
Yes, on to his landing.
That's the only guy I've ever seen make a, 9-point landing. End over end over end.
He'd go completely over before. 1.5 gainer.
Yeah, we're looking forward to getting down far. I think we'll probably cancel out Daytona, but maybe Tommy and I will go over there for one day this time. Penny's not really in much shape to take the long ride or the waves beating on her, or me chasing her down the beach. You know how it is. Well, your turn.
I keep blanking.
That's not unusual. They're used to that, huh? Sit there and think of something intelligent, like Hi Dave.
Hi, Dave.
I still haven't told you how to spell
Quick. How's your boy? We saw his pictures. Heard him burp
Boy's
again
cute.
and cry.
it. Yeah, I recorded it on my tape.
Yeah, we kept that. Did you? I didn't know you kept that. for us.
Yep.
And we're still waiting for your birth announcement, Lynn. I've got them from Scott and Kirk and DJ. I need yours. We save all those silly little things.
And don't you all throw out the baby clothes. I mean, it's a good chance mine, well, 50-50 chance mine's going to be more.
It's either that or we're having a litter, one or the other.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, she shocked the doctor when she went back Monday. She had a little problem and went back and, I don't know. He said, you better get her in here every 2 weeks. She's growing up too fast. But she wasn't hardly showing when we first took her, and then took her back 2 weeks later, and
I blossomed.
yeah. Of course, she's always blossomed.
But I haven't
Blossom.
gained any weight.
No, you're looking real good. I'm real tickled. Mom, what you got to say?
Huh? She's intelligent too. We played beauty parlor a little while ago.
Yeah. Y'all might get to see that. Not worth watching.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, Mom's beautiful all the time. You get to-
Right, she looked good even in curlers.
Mhm.
And I just look like I have a fat face.
Y'all look at that.
I mean.
Let's see. I can go say hello to Peggy and Dan.
Yes, we heard about Kirk losing his little tooth.
Who heard about it? Look at it.
I know, I told Kirk earlier. Saw his spot. And I thought it was nice of the tooth fairy to let your mama keep your tooth like that. So she can save it. right.
That is nice.
Yeah, we can hardly wait to see Scott and all the kids.
Boy, Scotty's getting big.
Yeah, the pictures are so cute on this when you see him on the tape. We don't get to see him very often.
And you look right up there and see him.
Yeah, there he is. I can see his chin where he cut it on the toe.
You're going to have to watch that. You know, bathing can be hazardous to your health.
He probably takes showers now.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that problem.
And Dave, I hope you're enjoying your new son. You got a fine-looking boy there. They're fun when they're babies, but not too much fun. But as they get about 6 months, when they start getting around, they don't do anything but get cuter and more fun. Even when they're Tommy's age, they're more fun. Because I'll tell you what, they're always trying to figure out something for you to do.
And they do.
Yeah. And they do try to outsmart you when you... I guess Tommy started when he was about 2 or 3.
Yep, still managing.
Yeah. Outsmarting me. Trying. But
You got me with 212 points.
great. Dad and Tommy playing a little Uno, and he just got had. He's going to be mowing the lawn the next day or so.
He beat me bad.
Tommy? Philip's coming up, so watch Rex. Okay. Well, you got anything else to say? Well, I only got one thing to say. That's about
Oh,
it.
geez, I didn't have this button pushed here. They don't have the camera on.
Oh, Penny,
Do it all.
repeat everything.
There's little Tom in his backyard. Last Sunday here. Last day here. He enjoys that. Under the garden, I think he's got a regular old path around there. How do you like that, Chris? How do you like it, Scotty? Looks like fun, doesn't it? I wouldn't mind trying that myself. Really, I wouldn't. Well, I think that's about it. You want to say anything to the guys back in St. Pete?
Yeah.
Bill Bazemore?
My name is Frank.
I'm an alcoholic.
What should I say?
Well, whatever you want to.
Hi, gang.
Tell him you missed.
Yeah, we're up in Daytona Beach.
We're in Daytona Beach, broadcasting from high above the ocean. Over.
And the rich days then.
This,
We've just been out to dinner.
we have just been out. I need cue cards, please.
Idiot cards, they call them.
Yeah, idiot cards, Bunny says. We've just had an enjoyable evening with the Graves. We miss all the gang in St. Pete. Wish you were here, especially when it came time to pay the bills. Oh, I don't know.
I think we'll take a shot at Betty over sitting
Yeah.
over here.
No.
Oh, I
And then take a shot at us together.
Right.
You look young enough to be my daughter. I can't understand why I look so old.
Close. No.
No.
I don't understand why she looks younger than I do.
I don't. She is younger than you are. Look at this hair.
Oh, yeah, well, I haven't got any dye on my hair.
That is.
Look here. Look. You got a dick.
Honey, as my mother used to say, you can't make a silk purse out of a saucer.
That was bad. Not bad.
Well, it's bad. She'll get you for that.
Yeah.
You know, though, a daylight is so much better.
Yeah.
Actually, this is like it has back here a switch for studio light. I've had studio lights.
Well, that's all.
bring it in.
Yeah.
I think it's really great.
Studio light makes the wrinkles all.
And daylight brings it out real good. We'll show you a couple of them we got.
Yeah, we could tape a whole meeting and send it to somebody, then we wouldn't have to go speak.
No.
That's right.
Hey, that's
Huh?
That wasn't taken.
We could tape a whole AA talk, and then we wouldn't have to bother going speak if we just send them around. Send our tapes around.
Had kitchen.
You're first.
If we just had kitchen.
There's Betty.
Yeah, isn't she sweet?
And
there's Bunny.
There's Bunny.
That gorgeous bunny whose permits give out. You're not taking this, are you?
Yeah.
It's recorded.
Yeah,
Well, certainly.
Oh my
This
word.
is Betty Robarge in a motel room somewhere on the east coast of Florida.
That's right. Oh, wrinkles. With a wrinkles like fun. No, you don't have any wrinkles. Oh, Daddy, good. We'll use that again.
Even though you could only see the back of his head, that was Frank.
I certainly hope so. Yeah, that's great.
Well, I've got to get in on this too.
Oh, yeah, we want to know. All right, don't get
Wrong side.
Why, yeah, I wonder why.
There.
And it's exactly the opposite as you'd figure.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
My name is Dick.
There we go.
Oh, way over
We're
there,
broadcast-
just a load of that.
We're broadcasting from Daytona Beach where it's comfortable. We hope to be over in the fair city of St. Petersburg someday to see all you guys and gals. Bill Bazemore and Bob Johns and all the gang.
Frank and I are here together in the bed there, and it days in. By the way, I'm just in St. Pete now. You know they have a group that's called the Gay Group.
We might fit right in there.
You better wait.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
Is that for real?
Yeah, that's what Maggie told us.
Yeah,
And
well, I've
I
heard-
saw it in the paper listed as the Gay Group.
Well, my gosh.
We
what
always
do you
have
think
two
of
guys.
that?
They all have their own brand of
I saw a sign
Whatever,
on the
Serenity.
motel down there that said welcome back.
Yeah.
You did?
I think this is really terrific.
Yeah. And you know, of course I could put that viewfinder on there and then I could squint through, but.
Don't get.
Hi, Bill Bazemore. I just wanted to see what you think of my setup here now. And I had a couple of messages. Well, really, I took some pictures over in Daytona Beach of Frank and Betty, and since Frank had mentioned your name, I wanted to send his regards to you. I thought you could take a look at it while you were here. I'm using this in my business. That way it makes my pleasure a deductible item, if you know what I mean. And I took it on our trip up to Ohio. Of course, we were visiting all of our kids and our grandkids that were out of state, and I have some pictures that we enjoy watching after we got back. And also, there was a company that I wanted to investigate, do a little due diligence on, Northeast Energy Development Company, which you probably haven't heard of, but they've got what they call an oil completion program it's another income program that I think will tie in with Petro Lewis. So I thought, well, I could combine business with pleasure and maybe deduct part of my vacation expense up to about $1,000, I hope, which will help pay for this equipment. But I thought I'd like to have your opinion about this, and the best way is to have you come around and take a look at it. Then we'll take some pictures of you, see if you come out as good as I do. You notice how handsome I look on this. Doesn't make you look any older, and you'll find that you'll be a lot more at ease in front of this TV camera than you would be a regular movie camera that's clicking, you know, just like a taximeter, and you know that every 50 foot of film costs you about $10, and you want to say something intelligent. But with this, there's none of that expense. The nice thing, you don't have to wait for it to be developed. You don't have to buy film. You can play it back. If you've made any mistakes, you can erase it. Use the same tape over and over again. And I think it's a terrific idea. Of course, George McLaughlin sells these commercially. And I think this is going to actually replace the movie camera. Now they're just coming out, you know, with the sound movie cameras, but hell, you have $700 or $800 tied up in one of those things before you get through with it. And then you have the constant expense of film and waiting for it to be developed, paying for it. Then sometimes they turn out good, sometimes they don't. But the chances are you've lost interest in them by the time you've got them. Another thing, the fact that it'll play over your own TV set is one heck of an advantage. You don't have to set up the screen and turn out the lights and all of that jazz. Hi, George McLaughlin. Say, I've been giving a lot of thought. You know, I talked with you sometime before. In fact, before I ever bought this equipment, about the TV camera and the whole works. And I was real interested in it, and then I found out that the cost of it stopped me at that particular time. Of course, I bought this equipment because I got one heck of a good buy on it, I think. However, what I was really interested in getting was the kind that you had with the electronic viewfinder, the zoom lens, the whole works, and you told me that they're coming out even with lighter weight ones like that AKI or AKAI, whatever it is. It's going to retail for about the same price, but would weigh less than 6 pounds. And I find, as I have been using this, almost everybody is interested in something like it. And, Frank Robarge, after I played around with it a little bit over in Daytona Beach, he said he had to have one. And I said, actually, he could use it in his work. I inquired about your getting it into the post office. I said, if I had it to do as buying this kind of equipment, I wouldn't consider getting it from anybody except you, because I knew that you could follow up on the service. You were in the business, and you had the variety of selection of different brands and so forth. And so I know that he is interested in about the same kind of setup that I have. However, as far as the purchase for the post office, he would be glad to use whatever influence that he has, but it's all done through their central purchasing agency, which might take all the profit out of it. I don't know. I think they do use it in some of their branches. But you know, Frank is a go-getter, and he covers a good bit of territory too. So it might be, if we get him interested in showing what you have and how competitive you could be on price, it might open up a whole new field. And this is an area that I would like to work with you in. Also, I know you're interested in it from the commercial aspect with companies like the Pioneer Life Insurance Company and Raymond James and outfits like that. But probably the only opportunity that I would have to sell them, although there could be some commercial buyers that I could run into. But when I'm going to use this in my business, and this isn't something that's out of price for grandparents to have, or for them to give as gifts to their children and keep in touch with their kids up north, you know, by having tapes made and send back and forth. So on the basis that we talked before, I thought I'd have you come around and see if we could work up something that'd be of mutual benefit for both you and me, and also give the buyer as good a deal as he could get anywhere else. So that's the reason I asked you to come over, so maybe we can kick around some ideas together.
Business. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks a million.
That's my little 85-year-old mother and me. I wish I could hold it still. There are two of my grandsons, Kirk and Scotty. That's Kirk with his arm around Scotty. It looks like Scotty there. It is. And those are two fine boys. Devil there. That was a little lover. There. Two of my 7 favorite grandsons. Here's another one of my favorite grandsons. That's Tom. Tommy. Tom and Penny's boy. Good looking too. He loves to ride motorcycles, and he loves to fish, and he loves to ski. Quite a boy. There's 3 of us. We got our picture taken up in Cartersville, Georgia, at Kmart. That was about 2 or 3 years ago. That's the old man, son Tom, grandson Tommy. That's a good son there too. And here's a picture of the couple that started it all. Good-looking wife, Bunny. Sweet gal. The guy with a crooked smile. You know who that is. That's in front of the Graves compound. There's Kirk and Scotty again. I think this must have been about Halloween time. Here's a picture of Richard C.W. Graves, Tom and Penny's latest one. And here we get the little rascal, Lynn and Dave's DJ. And that is quite a boy. I'll guarantee you. Always happy. And he likes to see other people laughing. If he can, he'll make them laugh. Isn't that right, Richard C.W.? Those cousins love each other. There is Bert Graves Morrison. He was exactly 11 days old when this picture was taken. He's another pretty one. Peg and Dan just don't mess around with it when it comes to having the kids anytime you want to. Lynn and Dave and Peg and Dan and Rick. And how you doing, Mother?
That's fine.
This is Sunday morning, I guess this is May the 17th, isn't it? I believe. This is a beautiful spot right here, right across from the Americana. Okay, you want to say anything to DJ?
No.
He's too little to understand it anyhow. Yeah. The Americana Convalescent Home. You see that big smile. That's a pretty smile. And tomorrow when you get through out of that beauty shop, that's when I should be back here with this camera, isn't it? You gonna get your hair curled? Or like Bunny, get a shampoo and set?
Come on, baby, turn. Come on. Come on, baby, turn. Come on. I don't want you to tail it. Come on now. Come on. Stop, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Around. Come on, baby. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Up here. Up. I don't want your tail, Ed. Now, come on. Come on, your wife's over here. All right, give him the crackers, Joe. And make a fuss. He'll get me and he'll come over there. Come on. He's gonna have to strut. Come on.
Well, I get this one off. Come on.
Now, don't go too close. Let him see that you're giving it to him. That's it, yeah. Hold it, don't let him have it. All right, give him some more, hurry. Give it to the girls. Come on, baby, turn. Hey, baby, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby, come on. Come on. He's doing his dance. Ah,
That's it, baby. You're doing good. That's it, baby. Oh. Can you get him?
I got them both there.
Can you get him? Yeah. Can you get that now? Can you get him?
Yes, I got them.
Okay.
It's a beautiful bird.
Isn't that beautiful?
I'll say.
I always knew there had to be a woman in the picture somewhere. That get him going.
Now you ain't got better.
Come on. Come on, baby. Let me have one second for you. Come on. I didn't mean you to take it on me. Let's break in half because I don't think we have much left. Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna put no permit in it.
That's my pretty granddaughter, Rena Marie.
Got you.
I'll get her out. Here she is.
I got him.
Talk to him.
Oh, talk good. I wish you'd been taking him a while ago when he was talking.
Hello there, Sporty. Hello there.
You talk to him like your little mother, didn't you?
Talk to old Grandpa. Talk to that old Grandpa.
I did. Well, hello, you.
God, you gonna say something? You gonna talk? You gonna talk?
He was really talking to me.
I do.
Wait till he sees me. Hey, you shifty-eyed little rascal.
Hey, Mom, want to
I
see this
did.
thing fly?
I
Can you
did.
see him?
Well,
Want to
hello
see this thing fly in the hallway?
How you
You want to see
doing?
mine? Mom, what? That's mine. Oh!
Well, hi there. Hi there. How you doing? How you doing? That's a beautiful boy.
Smile. Did you smile? But you're talking. Can you talk?
Mom!
Can you talk?
Mom!
Hi.
Mom!
Hi.
Mom! I do my airplane over.
Now look
Your
at
picture?
him.
Went straight down the hallway and hit the coffee. Like you're in the foot on top.
You like talking like that, do you?
And I love the grandpa. Watch out, Grandma.
What do you want? What do you want? Huh? What do you want?
He's telling you about it now, isn't he?
What do you want? Oh, you're so tired. You got a burp?
He says, where's that lunchbox?
You got a burp? Oh, you got a burp in you?
Okay, who has a separate time? Okay, Scott, you go first. Go back around and spin out, and then let Kurt.
Boy, it's hard to tell which is which.
Kurt, you wait. Kurt, you wait. Until he's way out of the way. Okay, Scott.
And that's,
Okay. Tell Kurt to say.
and that's called a spin out, huh?
You go, Scotty. Now keep it. Get out of the way, Scott. That's the spin out.
That is what you call a
But it's
real
not
spin out.
Spin out.
Did you break anything important? That was a good one.
This is wild.
Yeah. Show him your trick where you can stand on your seat and stuff.
Me too, I could do it.
Okay.
And kill myself. Where's the banana?
Which one he is?
I can't see you behind the tree. Good.
Okay.
Okay, let's see some action here now.
Something bigger to save it, James. Save it.
DJ.
Oh, it's cold, honey.
You want a drink there, DJ?
They gave the baby a bath in there up at camp.
What'd you say? What'd you say, DJ?
What are you doing? You taking a bath? Don't get him looking down at you.
Look down the hose, DJ, and you'll see a big surprise.
Say good one. Throw yourself. That's it. Let go. You can climb in the bathtub now.
Is that right?
Inside where you get right off.
Oh, gee. You're a mess. You're a royal mess.
Okay, let's go. We won't keep the wagon. We'll get the wagon right. Oh, heck, we'll take him. He'd like it.
Violin, you make a loose, almighty turning sky, but I leave it all